Hello, everybody, and welcome to Leonard, our
Hey.
wow, arrogant noble with
hmm
an interesting predicament, half elf duelist, played by Pepper. Hello, welcome.
Hello, my welcome vampires. I'm here.
We got Soul of the Starting Tiefling Bard, played by our own Hype Hester. Hello, welcome.
Hello!
And a reasonable Styrex, but with some terrible trauma, played by Neurak, our Tiefling Elementalist. Hello, welcome.
Hi!
Hi! Wow. What happened last time, gang?
I'll do it. It's my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Do it.
So after we found out Granny's taking the orphans to their new home, we went to the church angrily. Inside, we on the way there, when we stare at the church, we realized like there's something wrong, like something changed. The presence of the fog is like not that heavy, and we all like got weirded out. So we took note of it, and we went head inside. Inside, we see a man and a woman talking, and for which we known to be as Father Lucian. The male is Father Lucian. The woman, Leo and Daphne recognize, believe in their ventures in the Burgermaster's place.
Yeah, as they were walking up to the door of the Burgermasters, coming out of the fortress that is attached to that shared kind of courtyard with the Burgermaster's mansion, the woman came out of that fort with tears in her eyes.
Mhm. Yes. Then, when the woman and Father Lucian saw the party come in, the woman left, and then, Father Lucian, who is incredibly busy, decided to spend some time with us.
Mm-hmm.
From there, the party asked about Granny. Here's a couple of things that we've known since because of our conversation. We know that Granny is called Morganta,
Mm-hmm.
and the while we don't, Father Lucian does not really know, but the last known place is basically in the Eastern Gate because there's something happening there. And we also know that the children that was adopted by Granny are only contactable through Granny herself. And we learn about her having two daughters. Yes. So after that, we move to a conversation and we talk about the wounds. Lucian said doesn't he doesn't really know what caused the wounds, but knows for a fact that the rectress can't, while strict, can't harm them until that point. So he agrees that the wounds are not normal. And then uh, before we ask furthermore questions, the Father Lucian was, I think, adoptive child came by and asked for dinner, and because of that, Father Lucian has to leave,
Mm-hmm.
leaving the party quite like leaving more like questions that needs answers to a little bit. And then we return to the inn,
Mm-hmm.
and during that, we did our casual banter. We debate about Leo's money management, saying that Leo is currently is not trustworthy with the money and all that. Then Daphne starts to buy a lot of ale and starts drinking a lot of it because she's too stressed out for what's happening and wants to drink it all away. And then we start talking about Leo's family and then Styrex, which we learn more about Styrex's backstory. Then Styrex realized something and went out with alongside with Sol and Vasilisa to search for Blue. Uh, but Blue is nowhere to be found. And then we return back. While we're eating, when we feel then we eat dinner. When we finish dinner, Soul walked up towards the bar after to compliment about the songs that was on loop, uh, with some iterations here and there, and then technically bribe for information. There's a couple of things that Soul has gathered, which is stay away from the other, don't get stuck in the Reformation Center, don't speak ill for the Burgermaster, be careful of Lady Watcher, and there's more uh, than meets the eye,
Mm-hmm.
and then listen to the rumors of fishmongers in the northern Valaki. That's what Soul knows during that confrontation. And
Yeah.
after that, Soul returns back to the rest of the party, and then let me then Vasilisa nudges Leo, having like her hidden wine alongside her, telling they go to the Vasilisa's room and drink more. Leo managed to take the hint and says, "Yeah, sure," and they went out towards their fun time. Meanwhile, while that happened, um, Leo and Soul Styrex are in the lobby. I'll just say lobby, and talk about the then no Soul brought out about the bet with
Could
with
feel the
uh
anger.
with Daphne, and Daphne forgot about the bet, and Soul was very like angry about it. Even while
Oh.
Styrex was so done with it, just stands up and left and went towards their room. So Soul and Daphne were arguing about the bet until to the point like Soul just says, fuck it, and he's done and went upstairs. And Daphne is left in the lobby just finding for a drinking partner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then we go to Vasilisa's room. Oh, this is where it gets spicy. Mm. In Vasilisa's room, she opens a bottle of wine and gives it to Leo and starts drinking, right? And then starts to talk about how it's a miracle of being to meet Leo, for Vasilisa to meet Leo again. And Leo was like, "What you talking about?" And then Vasilisa transformed to Strahandia von
Danya.
Sarovo
Danya.
herself, Stradania, right? Okay,
Stradania.
Stradania, and all of us. I think all of us were shocked, while Leo was chill with it, and
Well, he
Mm.
tried to show that, yes.
yeah. So Stradania was flustered of like want to have a quiet moment with Leo, but so she apologized like having to leave and all that. And she noticed about the party's decisions to keep Styrex and Daphne here along with Leo's side, even though they were given a mission to get out of there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, the Countess accepts this now, but for one condition, which is to have a ball in Castle Ravenloft. And Leo asked about the non-vampire life, and she said she thought of her as being a shepherd to that has an obligation to flourish people's life. And then she talks about Leo's like noble life, his old life, and all that, comparing the two.
Mhm.
And after all that, Leo decides to hold Countess' hands and says, I don't want to have you waiting anymore." And then Stradanya accept the embrace and fade to black, while pushing Leo against the wall.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That is indeed what happened.
Yep. And a
Yep.
very eventful sessions, I would
Evening.
Yes. Evening.
That was only one day, right? Technically.
Yeah. It was less than a day. It was after tea with the burgomaster, so it was basically just like late afternoon to night.
Oh my god, that's a lot for a single day. Jesus. All right.
Right though. Leonard, you slowly come awake to an incessant rhythmic picking sound that carries you from the comfortable black shores of your sleep to the grey, aching morning. The source of the sound is a raven sitting on your windowsill, picking away on the half of your window that is not open to the world. As soon as it sees you awake, it caws at you in a screeching manner, then flies away in a mass of black and blue. The open window has chilled the room significantly, a creeping mist infiltrating through it with delicate tendrils that hang gloomily in the windless morn. Your head is pounding, your body aching, and you feel a bit drained, but ultimately satisfied as well. You knew as soon as you came to consciousness that the Countess had gone, her presence would have immediately alerted you, and the room is devoid of items. There's no sign of any backpacks or items that would have belonged to Vasilisa, the Countess. There's only the smashed chair that you'd rather not think about, the ruffled bedsheets, and something you didn't expect. A ring. A golden band with a large, square, clear crimson stone set into it with an etched symbol onto it. That of a shield with a raven, the symbol of Savoie, lying on the bedside table beside you. What do you want to do?
I'll get up and quickly go to the window, take a look outside, see if understand it correctly. I saw blue with the blue feathers, right?
Yes.
Okay, see if I can see blue still. Not.
No, you cannot.
Now close the window.
Mists are quite heavy this morning. The world is just a blanket of grey.
Oh boy.
So
And then I'll take the ring.
okay, take the ring. So I got a question for you.
Okay.
She would have definitely bitten you once, and that was 14 damage. Would you allow her to do it again?
That's a weird question. I think one is probably not. I mean, I guess she could go for two. Sure.
Okay. Oh, jeez. She got a little bit more out of control on the second one, and that's 24 damage.
Ouch.
So it's 38 in total. And
Yep.
it happened during the night. Meaning that you haven't gotten the opportunity to heal this. You can have a short rest, but not a long rest.
Well, I certainly used my second win in there, so I think we can agree on that.
Alright, can roll for your second wind. Alright, you can regain 8.
Yeah, and I probably do have another second wind because I used it in the night, if you allow that.
Yeah. You can have a 2 short rests
Nice,
in
nice,
the
nice,
night.
nice. Oh, that's good rolls. Nice.
I also would like you to do a vitality saving throw, please.
Of course. Love those.
Okay. Thankfully, you do not suffer any injuries. However, you are a bit susceptible to the rush of the bite.
What? The what?
Susceptible to the rush of the bite. You're starting to become... If this continues, you might get a little bit addicted.
Oh. Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, you see Leo definitely ponder on his choices as he like looks at the ring and pockets it somewhere safe.
Okay.
Alright. And then he's probably gonna go downstairs to the bar.
Alright.
Ready to get the blood away.
Well, downstairs, Daphne, Soul, and Cyrex have already gathered for breakfast, which you have finished some time ago. And you have just been waiting for Leo to come down. It's a little bit later in the morning than you would have liked, Leo.
Hmm. I'll go over. Nod to them.
Rise and shine, sunshine. How was last night?
Different.
Really? You have a good time, I'm guessing?
You could say so, yeah.
Yeah. Usually you wake up second to last? No.
Yeah,
You really took your time this time.
yeah. I think I need to tell you something. I like look
Really?
around. It's like pretty empty right now, right?
Yeah. It's
You
only
need
the
a-
sleeping figure of the fish guy in the corner.
You need
Is
a
it-
message, Leo.
No, it's alright. Just come a little bit closer and I can just quietly tell you. So as you notice, Lissy is gone, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
well, she's actually someone different. And
Okay.
so some cool magic stuff to be changed into her, and she's actually
Oh.
Stradania.
God, what?
You can
Wait,
see Starbucks was writing, and all of a sudden she stops.
You see Soul just drop his head on the table. It's like, wait, you're telling me that Lizzie is her?
Yes.
You can see like Daphne just
I
kind of like was chilling and then just look at you with wide eye like, oh God.
It's a very
Oh,
difficult
no, Lee.
situation. Okay, I got the whole thing fixed with she being mad at us. Okay, she's no longer mad at us and she said she allows that delay, but she wants us at her ball. that she apparently is in the mood for now.
Oh no.
Oh,
First of all, one us or one you?
Uh,
Just-
probably just me, but I would.
Alright.
Well,
This-
so that's a lot, I know. I should have probably asked a few more questions, but there was a lot, you know. Her presence is a little bit difficult to deal with.
Well, normally I would have. I don't know.
At this point, the offer of going to the Protectorate is actually tempting now.
Well, I don't think that's really helping anybody, just causing a lot more pain and suffering. We can all agree. I had to get a little bit more insight on who she is now.
Okay, why I was drinking my ass off? Did any of you
Okay.
guys said something stupid to Vasilisa? Like, boy, some really fucking important information to her or something?
so we'll look at Styrax
No.
and say,
You can see actually Starbucks just closing her book and trying to get out.
It's
She
alright. Don't
she
worry.
stands up.
hey,
It's all,
hey,
stop,
All
stop, stop.
right,
It's all good.
Styrax,
Yes,
it's
yes.
all
alright.
right.
We
Trust me, I made sure, it's all the fun and games, and she knows that too. Between friends, you kind of be a little bit, jokish around. Don't worry.
No, but tell me, not just Leo, but any of you guys. Did you guys said something during, like, when supposedly Vasilisa was drinking with us?
Well, I mean,
I tell them about my mentor.
it's
oh
okay.
no.
Which she knows.
Yeah, we
So
can maybe
that's all-
ask her even about it, but I don't think it's that useful.
I don't think that's the best idea, but
I mean, she
alright.
knows it already. I mean, not a big deal. We don't even
Oh,
know if it's
no.
her mentor that was leading that charge,
I
Tell
just-
me just one good reason to stay here.
You?
Well,
I think you're pretty safe with me. Not sure you're safe you'll be.
At this point, I don't know.
as much as I don't like the idea, Styrax, I don't think, again, going back to the Protectorate is a good idea, and if we can even go back at this point. I think our, permission to leave the Mies is,
Oh, you
well,
can still
expired.
leave. No, you both can still leave.
And second of all, I
If
think
you,
we
if you
already
want
went.
to, if you feel like I can get you to the outskirts, but if that's what you want.
Yeah, but I think we already went through why going back is probably not a good idea.
Yeah. But still, I
And
mean,
I just was, you know, get closer in whisper range and say, I did not remember clearly, but did she find out about the Raven?
Almost.
just
We
that there's a
almost
person we know.
showed it.
Fucking
By
hell!
the way, Blue, we're at my window this morning, so
And
maybe she wants to talk as well.
Or she might be just fucking pissed at you.
Well, that's just. I mean, there was a difficult situation, okay? I was already prepared for all the things were happening, and and she appeared, and
Honestly, the one fucking night I decided to get some fucking air off. You know who show up? Oh my fucking god! What's a
well, you got
timing?
your
Alright.
air of.
Yeah, but now knowing what the fuck actually happened, it's like double the fucking stress that's already on my fucking shoulder.
No, I mean, it's nothing to be worried about.
Yeah,
okay.
If you excuse me, I need some time to think. And you can see Starbucks going outside. And she will just go to the tree and sit down.
Okay.
Alright. So, while Starek is thinking, let's just be careful from this point on. Alright? We almost
Yeah.
blundered, but
I
good
sh-
thing we managed to stop ourselves.
Yeah, next time
On-
I'll like make sure to, I don't know, figure out if that person is someone different. I was just not thinking about that, okay? It's not really
Listen,
happened to me,
listen, Leo.
and it just made sense to me at the moment, but maybe there's been some cues that I've been missing.
With what happened, I honestly do not blame you. So just to make it clear,
Great.
there's no fucking way we would. I mean, we could have, but well, yeah. Second of all, I feel like after all this, I somewhat understand how she works, or at least a little bit of it. She's like that very emotionally fluctuating person, I would say.
Yeah, I
Then
think
if she pissed off, she can just fucking massacre the entire town. But if she's happy, then I guess we are fine for a little bit. So
yes, I
while
think
we are here figuring out what we should do, because I feel like there's still a fucking lot that we need to do, and
I
we are
still.
nowhere near where we need to go. And then
I mean we're
yes,
perfect on the way. I mean we almost found two of the places we need to be at. I think we're
yeah,
going
but
pretty fast. I mean 2 out of 3.
listen,
Pretty good.
you, you think we are no where we are anywhere near the well her strength?
I mean, we don't know what we'll find. We don't really know what we even have to do. I mean, maybe I can just talk her into it, you know? I have that
Okay,
skill already, you know?
why I do understand that you keeping her happy keep us safe, but don't rely too much on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think you understand why I'm saying this.
No, yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Well, what's done is done. Leo, great job tonight. Um, you did the imaginable. Didn't expect it to turn out like this.
It
Um,
was still enjoyable.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Has to be, you know. If not, we would have been already dead, and Valaki would
Oh.
have been destroyed. So
Mm.
great job on that.
Mm-hmm.
On
Um,
another note,
yeah.
let's just, put all these aside. What have you actually found out about? Well, you talked to her, right? At least you were able to
Yeah.
get
You
something
know,
out of her.
yeah, her
Yeah. What?
presence was a little bit demanding. I tried to, she just suddenly appeared and I had to think about how to, get her safe, that she's not mad at us, and then also ask questions and stuff. It's, there was a lot. And then she was like, oh, I kept myself quotable and stuff. That was kind of throwing me off as well. Um, so, well, I know that, as I said, she's fine with the delay of you going, as long as we go to that ball. That's like gonna happen in a month or so. She's gonna have to do some reparations of the castle still. And
Mm,
I
I
also
see.
learned that her eyes were blue before she turned, and that the turning thing can make that happen to you. And I also learned that apparently my story with my family isn't too different from her story with her family that she got adopted into. That she had a somewhat similar story to mine, or at least a week or two. Yeah.
Ah,
Or at least she had similar problems that I had. I also have learned that Marc is fine, and
Or at
he
great.
least
was
that what
allowed
she's,
to go back to his sister, but he didn't want to.
Uh,
or at least that what she said.
yeah.
Certainly. But I think it's probably just that he's charmed, and that's why he doesn't want to go. Maybe
Yes.
when we go to the ball, we can like knock it out of him. I don't know. You magic guys can maybe like uncharm him, and then he can go. And so that's interesting.
Right. Anything else?
Yeah, that was, I mean, a few other things, but I think that's the main importance. I also got this thing here. You know, she talked about the special present that I have right now. I don't know if I should show it here, but I have something like that with me.
Yeah.
A
Don't
special
show
Just
that.
present.
just keep it in your pocket or everywhere else.
Yes, I know.
All right. Let let's. It feels like this time we share too much information, so let's
I
keep
think
that
we're
in check.
fine, you know?
Anything else?
If you say so. Is
Uh,
there yeah? Is there anything else that she talked about?
I guess DM, I maybe I forgot something.
You asked her what's her opinion, or but her
Oh,
opinion is about the sanctity of life.
true.
That's kind of interesting.
I guess I could. Yeah. That's yeah.
And also how you were as a vampire in your other life.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. I tried to figure a little bit more out where I can maybe um pressure, like maybe I can maybe like change her a little bit, and where I can like. But she's pretty set on her views that she
Well,
doesn't really care for life much more than just being like a shepherd for the little people. And she also said that no one can leave the mist if they're dead, and alive only the people that she chooses can leave.
well, first of all, I feel like this might be harsh on you, Leo, but changing someone is already hard. Changing someone who have lived for hundreds of years is even like way, way, way harder. Why, like I
I
said,
I'm
we
thinking.
can
Wait.
at least hopefully assume that for now we are safe because she is in a good mood or something.
Yeah, that's probably gonna last for a while, I hope.
But
Well,
she's the ultimate challenges that we have to overcome. She we are might be a bit on her good terms for now, but we are by no means her allies or her friends.
well, I'm probably. But yeah, no, I do get the feeling that this whole thing here is just part 3 of her curse, honestly.
I feel like
just thinking about the whole situation, it was a reason it was like a few hundred years now ago that all of this happens, and she has changed into this,
yes.
more brutal, aggressive, and stubborn personality. And then I come back to the picture, but now it's too late for me to change anything. So I'm forced to.
No. It's not too late for you to change anything. Just not through the way that you're thinking.
Yeah,
Not
that's
through
what I'm.
thought.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to, which would end up, probably be her second worst moment in her life. I don't know. Sucks, but seems to be what this curse is forcing us to
Yeah.
do.
Well,
So fucked up.
I feel like we need to, after yesterday, set up a rules of, well, listing information that is non-disclosure to the outside parties that will only be kept secrets within the four of us.
Yes.
I think we know what we're doing. It got a little bit out of hand, but I don't think we said too much.
Well,
You know?
it's still better to lay things down rather than assuming that we all know what we are thinking about, assuming that we are all on the same page.
Yeah, but all right. You know what? Let's check on Starix. I feel a little bit bad.
Before that, you said her was Vasilisa. What happened to the original
Uh,
Vasilisa then?
She died a while ago,
Oh,
Yeah.
but that's what she told me at least. Maybe she killed her just yesterday. I don't know.
oh, God.
But I do think it makes sense, to be able to do the trade.
Yeah. Well, Leo, you managed to catch yourself a big fish. Big and
I wouldn't
dangerous
say
fish.
catch. I feel like Leo is a fish in this sense.
Well, some could say it like that, some could say it like that. I think it's up to interpretation at this point.
Yeah.
Well,
Starix, as you've been sitting out here waiting for your friends to finish their discussion, what has been going through your mind?
This whole time is being pretty much Starbucks just writing pros and cons about staying,
Okay.
which ended up all of them in death. Because if she stays, she might die because she still thinks that the Countess wants to kill her now. And if she leaves, either the Countess will kill her or the Protectorate will send her to war again and she will die there.
Okay. So what was the conclusion? Death, no matter what?
Death no matter what.
Okay. As you were sitting out here underneath this rather luscious tree, you actually heard in the background 3 children running around and playing. And you heard them like going back and forth. They kind of have these makeshift swords that they run around with, and they pretend to be, heroes and monsters. And you figure out that it's actually Brom, Bray, and Jessica running around and playing together. At a certain point, Brom and Bray gets irritated at Jessica for not being present, keeping his attention. and you're able to overhear that Jessica is sad that Milavoy is sick. And then they go off playing in another area and leaves you alone. Soon after that, you see Leo, Styrax, and Daphne walk out the door and come towards you.
Styrax sees Styrax.
Oh fuck, sorry. So, Leo and Daphne.
It's fine, it's fine.
Hey, Stylex, what you've been thinking about?
Wanna come in and have a chat?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what to do.
Alright. Lay down your
Always
thoughts.
matters.
Let us hear it.
I'll like sit down close to her.
Yeah, we all like sit down around the tree.
Doesn't matter what we do. Either if I stay, probably be killed by the devil, or I go home. There's a chance that I might be killed by the devil again, but for sure, the Protectorate will send me to war again.
Won't let you get killed, Jarvex.
Sounds
Well-
like all your options is, and staying with us is like your best option. It sounds like.
First of all, I would like to say that that's not all of your options, and the outcomes are what I would say a little bit tunnel vision. Because at the end of the day, there are always chances for any of us to die anyway. We could have died encountering the wolf, encountering that undead guy with a sword. We could have died fighting the zombies. Hell, we could have died through a shipwreck on the sea.
That would have been funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The point is, yes, we could have died at any given moment. That doesn't make it any better or any worse. Because those are only probabilities and chances. That is not happening. Second of all, as much as you probably wouldn't like the idea, Leo probably saved our asses.
That is true. Leo is basically our danger deterrent, but danger attractant as well.
She's certainly not mad at any of us anymore.
And
I think I got her mind off things.
Cyrex, I feel like when she said that, or at least we can safely assume that she probably have eyes and ears all around Barovia. And if she want to kill us after we delayed the delivery of the letter, we would have been died already. But I don't think
Yeah,
she's that kind of straightforward, ruthless character. She is ruthless. But according to everything we have learned about her and the stories around her, I feel like she only get blood spilled when somebody took something from her. Remember
Well-
when that ruined town took the life of somebody she's in favor of?
yeah.
Or when the elves did that exact same thing?
And it's also important that, you know, for me, it's really important that you stay around. You're my friend, you know? And she doesn't want to hurt me. Certainly not. She wants me to like her. And she's not going to get that done with killing any of you.
Yeah.
So, as long as I'm alive, she's probably not gonna. However, if I were to die, that would be very bad for all of you. And me, because I'm dead.
Who knows? Maybe, you got resurrected through some dark magic again.
Boy. Not sure I'm ready for that.
Yeah.
Got quite well, chin up,
Yeah.
I think
Plus,
we're fine.
thing like this, Starix. Because chances and probability exist everywhere. How about instead of thinking if you go there you die, think about the chance of you survive. And plus, I feel like knowing how the Countess work, how she react to certain things, will be very beneficial to us.
I don't see it like that.
Well, it's time you change your point of view.
At this
pockets full.
point, I think she's playing with her food.
And that's good. That is exactly what we need. As long as we survive, we still have chance to do what we need to do. We can't do that if we are dead.
I'm going to make sure that she's not gonna kill you guys. Right? I didn't think about. I'm sorry. Could have probably made that clear last night as well. There was a lot. But I'm very sure you guys are fine, okay? And I'll make sure to tell her that she's not allowed to do anything to you guys.
Then,
Right.
Leo, tell me, what do you fight for now?
For you guys. So far, the same thing. Nothing has changed.
Empathy composure check.
Ooh, okay. You
Doubting.
roll that, and then Pepper, you can decide to just say whatever she discovers, or you can counter roll
15.
either persuasion or deception, your choice.
I'm not Clive, I'm not lying. This is just the truth.
Just reveal that Clive lies. Alright, 15.
This is true.
You sense a conviction behind his words.
I guess.
Maybe carried away a little bit in the moment and didn't quite think about my options. But I'm still on the same path.
Yeah.
Alright, but there's one more thing. Did she give you anything?
Yes. She gave me something. I'm not sure. I shouldn't show it, though. Maybe once we get out of the lucky, or maybe in our rooms.
Oh, yeah. I feel like in our rooms would be better.
Mm-hmm.
And we also discussed that we should set a rule about information that is non-disclosure to outside parties. And of
Yeah.
course, we would love to have you in that conversation.
Yeah, Leo
Alright.
stands up and gives her a hand. She wants to take it.
Styrax thinks for a moment and decides to take Leo's hand and stand up.
Alright, let's get to our rooms.
Yep.
Lady
Let's see
room?
what.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
bit bigger, so
Yeah.
sure.
Alright, you going upstairs?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gathering in what?
Yeah, these room.
Yeah.
Yeah. There. Tried to face through the wall. I forgot. There's no. There's
Oh,
no.
like close the windows, but
Oh. Yeah.
just to make sure that
Close the door.
Lock the door. I'll stand like at the door to if you hear like footsteps coming by or something of any chance.
Okay.
that's this ring. I'll pull out the ring with her symbol on it. I mean,
Alright.
that could be a good situation for it. There would be a lot of bad situations for it.
Yeah. And
Just keep it with me.
can you
So-
sense any magic from it, Sarah?
Again, I'll need
Oh,
some
she's tracking me. Oh, wow.
I'll need some time with this. And Starbucks will cast as a ritual detect magic on the ring.
Yeah.
Detect magic. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay. And ritual casting.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do
Um,
for 10 minutes? You talk about something specific or just wait around?
Yeah, I guess talk about the NDA that we all need to sign.
Yeah, not sure if we
yeah.
want to roleplay that or just.
Yeah.
But
What,
we
that.
can
what information?
mention the topics that you don't want to talk about.
Yeah. First of all, our cards, tarot card
Mhm.
cards,
Taroka.
the Raven.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Taroka. Anything related to killing or defeating or harming the countess.
Yeah, I mean, we're not even set on that in general, so we don't even know
Yeah.
how to do that. So there's no need to talk about it.
Yeah, and anything related to the tarot cards, I guess, like all the vestiges, or the allies, or the places, everything.
Essie is real though, right?
I mean,
Probably.
yeah,
Or she did come out of a carriage. I'll be fine.
yeah. I mean, it's not like we cannot share it with anyone, but it's more like when we decided to share it, we need the agreements of like
That's a good
everybody.
call. Yes,
Mhm.
that's a very good call. Before we share anything, we'll talk with each other.
Yeah. But only like the information specifically related to like, yeah, the tarot cards and the Raven. Not just like everything. Like, I don't want like, oh, when we decided to talk to everything, we just need
No,
to ask.
I'll
permission,
just
yeah.
talk all the time. I don't think I'm gonna change that much.
Yeah.
That reminds me. I guess we do have some possible trade for information now. A lot, in fact.
Yeah.
So maybe we can get that information about your mentor, Starix, from Blue. Maybe she knows about him.
Styrax is too focused, so he's ignoring
Yeah.
everything.
Definitely just like do the motion to Leo and say,
Right, she's doing that. Okay, right, you gotta be focused on that. Nah, I forgot. Magic, so complicated. But sometimes you guys do it like in the moment's notice, It's kind of confusing.
Sol, during
Yes.
this duration, you don't think you hear anything that's out of the ordinary.
Okay. Alrighty.
right?
Well.
Go ahead, so.
I'm just gonna make a comment. Just saying. Well, it's in the moment. Sometimes during battles, you just need to force magic out to protect yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So at times like this, you can take as long as you want to make sure
I
it
see.
works.
Ah.
It really depends on the situation.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. why we also should decide on what to do next.
Well, the bard I talked to last night gave me a tip of going to the Northern Valaki to hear some rumors,
Uh,
to get some
Fish market,
information.
right?
Yeah. Yep.
Still waiting for the Vachta family to give us an audience.
And we still
I
have.
have to say, I'm not like, beforehand, like the whole demon thing, I wasn't quite on board. But now knowing
Yeah.
that Lissy was like,
Yeah.
oh, the Vachta family has great ideas, suddenly I'm a little bit more, believing of the idea.
Leo, at this point, I feel like there's 95%, 96% that the Vactor family is like affiliated to the Countess.
Hmm.
You might meet your cousins. You never know. From a past life.
My cousins from a past life.
Hmm.
Well, what I heard from myself, I, I was apparently had to fight for everything I had before becoming a vampire, and kind of fought through the ranks. I don't think I had
Oh.
any relatives really. Just were lucky to get somehow adopted into a vampire family. And somehow I became a great general there too, All comes back together. Still a great general.
Hmm.
And just a reminder, we also have that appointment with the
Oh
asshole.
God, really? Did you have to remember me? Oh God.
I mean,
Luckily,
it's
Oh.
you
Tyrex
who
can't
Oh.
hear you right now.
Wait.
said that, you are curious to what he's hiding.
Yeah, I am. But I'm not curious about him.
Also, one more thing that I would like to add. We probably should investigate what Vasilisa did in Valaki. Because knowing the Countess, she wouldn't just use the, appearance of somebody like
Listen,
Vasilisa to just, fuck around and do nothing.
I mean, from what she told me, she uses this persona to, allow trade. And Valaki a little bit more easier since no Vastani can get into the city usually.
I'm not gonna be surprised
Yeah, there might be more to that, of course.
if she, decided to affecting the political situation in Valaki.
Yeah, because then she doesn't have to do all that stuff by herself, which is probably totally annoying for her.
Yeah, because I feel like I said, knowing the Countess works will be very beneficial to us, and I don't think that she's a person who would kill for no reason. That's why Valaki still stand. That's why the village of Barovia is still there.
Or
She wants to.
maybe she thinks they're like more, harder punishments.
I mean, yes, but
But yeah,
also she's a ruler, right?
yes.
You cannot rule over a land that
No,
has
she
no
certainly
people.
has, she certainly has been trained in leading qualities by her parents in some effective form, I'm sure. Her
And
done.
also, we still have the church to investigate. That too. The
Right, Alex, how are you
strength.
going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, with your ritual casting comes to an end, Starks.
Mm-hmm.
And magical auras within a 6-meter radius, not behind total cover, lights up in front of your gaze. I don't think any of you has any magical items on you.
No.
No.
Leo did
No.
not take anything with him, he forgot.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right. But
Of course.
indeed, the ring lights up in 2 different colors. One of yellow and one of a teal blue, which means divination and transmutation.
Divination.
Mm.
Well, I mean, that
Jesus
one was
Christ.
obvious. Transmutation is a little bit more scary.
Transmutation is kind of scary, yeah.
Transforms. Yeah, go ahead.
What you got, Starix?
Come on, give it to us.
There's 2 schools on it. Transmutation, which I don't know what could it be, and divination. So there's a chance that this ring might be tracking you.
Oh yeah, no, that makes total sense. I mean, honestly, she kind of would be able to track me mostly anyway, so I don't think it's too big of a deal. The transmutation, first of all, it's not really normal to have 2 different magic things, right? That's must be like a quite a powerful magic item.
Indeed.
Well, would you need a crash course on what the school does? Leo?
I've, paid attention to a few things. I did have to go to some of this magic stuff, my father kind of forced me. Just to find out if there's any affinity, but yeah.
Alright, I'll just give you it anyway because knowing you probably notice the boobs of the teacher more than anything.
No. It's a very old lady.
Uh-huh.
It was
Uh,
nothing.
Ah.
fancy.
That's why you pay attention. Well, divination is a more of a like information gathering. Like what Starek cast was also divination, if I'm not mistaken, Starek.
Yes, actually yes. It's a way to get. It's usually related to spells that the main use for them is getting information, as Daphne said.
Yes. So that's why she said it might be used to track you or keep an eye out on you. Transmutation, however, is
More complicated.
most of the
Yeah, it
time I see
mutates,
it
right?
used. Most of the time, it's used to affect the object that is being casted on. Think of
For the
it
best.
like some buff spell.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure turning into Lissy is probably transmutation. Because it felt really real.
I wouldn't say that's a transmutation.
Well,
I mean, my knowledge of the arcane is limited, but
yeah, but I think there's probably, it's a ring, it has her symbol on it, it's transmutation. Maybe it's like the whole changing me into a vampire thing, Or
I don't.
maybe, it
I
seems like
feel
you
like
need some magic item for that.
I feel like if she wanted to change you into vampire, she would have done that already. I
Nah, she
feel like
wants
she,
no, she wants
yeah,
my wanting it.
consent.
Yes.
Uh,
Then she wouldn't do it with like sneakily.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
So
I don't think it directly gives me the transmutation. Maybe I needed to carry it to the ball, and there she'll be like, "Oh, you have the ring, and then we can do it if you want to."
honestly, my guess would be this ring is used for 2 purposes: to keep tracks on you and to protect you in some way or form. Like I said, transmutation most of the time is used for buffing.
You think I
Spell
should
that
wear it?
enhance. What?
You think I should wear it then? Because otherwise you wouldn't
not. You
wear
don't
it,
need to
right?
wear it.
I feel like before we know exactly what it does, you should only keep it. Plus, wearing something that has the counter symbol.
No,
on
I
it,
know, you know.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll
exactly.
find like a
Yeah.
I'll probably need
handkerchief or something.
I'll probably need a long time to. Well, my Ireos, my mentor, let me know some spells to learn. So I'm trying my best, but until
You're doing
then,
amazing.
not as
Pretty sure you'll
much,
figure it out.
not as I wanted to, but just keep the ring and don't wear it. Just keep it with you.
Okay.
Yep.
No, and you'll figure it out. I think you got this. All right, I will put it back. Okay. Let's go somewhere else. Actually, do you guys already take breakfast?
Yes, long time ago.
Yes, we did. Mm-hmm.
I might wanna take a little bit from the bar. Maybe we can ask Danica also if there's any help she needs. You know, after all, that's kind of another thing we have to do as well.
Yeah. So
Unless-
let's
and-
figure out.
Unless Daphne vomit all that she drunk.
No. You think I'm Leo? I'm not a lightweight. Come on.
Did you vomit last
Ooh,
night?
I think
when-
I'm pretty tough. I can tell
when
you
I
that
when
much.
when I left, you still were wanting more. So I don't know how much you drank.
Well,
I have to say,
I can assure that I did not spend all our money on it.
by the
I
way,
like
if we
it.
do have an hour to chill a little bit, I think that would be good for me. I'm
Because
still a
you want.
little bit off my balance.
Uh
Ah.
huh.
Did she
Bitten?
bite you?
Oh yeah. Did she bite you? Perhaps. Like for any
Of
chance?
course, she
She
did.
seemed like
Speaking of which, there are 2 bite marks in his neck.
I mean, I'm guessing you tried to hide them.
I don't know
somewhat,
if
yeah,
you-
but you could,
yeah.
but after
Wait.
you think about it, look at it, it's not really hidden,
Oh,
but
okay.
Yeah.
Where is the
Nah.
bite marks?
No, yes, yes.
No,
look.
one is in the throat. The other we're not gonna talk about.
you only see one bite.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I can actually see this one.
Yeah, that one
Ah.
bite mark. Yeah, there was one bite mark she did. Yes.
Yeah. The,
No, I
Okay.
guess like
that
the
the
castle on the
countess
one.
really. The countess
As
really
much
had
as
a good time, huh?
We both
much as
had a
it's-
good time, but I do. The night's rest was not as fulfilled.
As much
Uh,
as it's very funny to tease Leo, but I think we should cover it up.
Yes.
Maybe I could have
Is-
decided
Uh,
by anything really.
So so
No.
can you give me
Yeah,
one of your
I'll-
scarves?
Yeah, I'll give I gave Leo one of the decorative scarves.
I'm not sure that really fits me.
It's
You're
even
right,
decorated.
Yeah, it's even decorated. Come on.
Hmm,
Leo,
maybe with the cloak, yeah. I guess it'll do.
Leo, would you rather to wear a scarf that might not suit you, or get Hank in town vampire phobia?
I mean, it's a hard choice, honestly, but I think I'm fine with the scarf for now.
See, Leo, you're starting to make better decisions. That's character growth for you.
Yeah.
You drink to that?
And so far, we have not seen too many pretty single
I
ladies,
would.
so I think it's fine.
And I honestly really want to drink more right now, but I will stop myself before I turn into a fucking alcoholic.
Yeah.
Good choice.
mhm.
Should never get addicted to anything.
Like the spice. You know.
Mhm.
All right. But all right.
Don't bring those pies, please.
Yeah. I won't. That was in a moment. I apologize. So we're gonna go get breakfast. Relax for a bit. Then we head off somewhere and do our business. Is that the plan?
Fishing people seems like a good point of interest.
Yeah.
I feel
yeah.
like we should go to. Okay. In hindsight, we should do the things that we hated the most first to get it out of the way.
Uh,
Uh,
alright.
Come on, it will be fun.
Leo,
Alright, Mom.
You
Alright.
you can see Styrax just like looking at the floor. Oh,
All right.
I forgot.
You can
it's-
choose to think
okay,
the
Cyrus.
glass. The glass is half full or half empty, Starry. You can think that you are meeting
Or it's
an
completely empty.
incredibly asshole, or you can think that you are, getting to know some cool magic shit.
I just hope he shut up.
He's not a talkative kind of guy. He's more like, I don't know, I don't care, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Very
but you'll probably be like, oh, you're not good enough. I thought you'd be better. That's
Even
probably what's
worse.
happening.
I see.
This is
Hate
even
sarcastic
worse.
people.
Okay,
Ah.
listen. But meeting him does have its benefit beside knowing his magic. That after meeting him, you would absolutely fucking think of Leo as something that, oh, Leo is so much more bearable than this. And that's a good thing.
I think we're at that point already. I think I'm very bearable.
Yeah, but you need visible examples to show it. So hey,
Some breakfast real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
all right, let's go.
Since you already had 2 short rests before a long rest, you have used up technically all of your short rests until
I mean,
you
the one
Yeah.
was the last night, right?
Yeah, but until you have had a long rest, I only
Oh.
rule that you can have 2 short rests. But
That
somebody
makes
can
sense.
heal you.
But I guess if I did take a short rest, could I have used health hit dice there then? Back then.
If you
But in the short rest, you weren't with me, so you couldn't use it.
if you have a rank in medicine and access to a healer's kit, you can spend your
Right,
HD
and that's
on a short
yeah,
rest.
that's unfortunate.
Mm.
But I had one short rest in the night, right? And then I used my second wind, but it doesn't mean I had to take a short rest for that. So I only took one short rest, right?
True. That's technically
So,
true.
yeah.
So you can take a short rest now and get the help of somebody patching you up.
Yeah, I'll be like,
I'll touch Leo's throat. Like, grab it, not like,
"Bro, can't we
know.
just like bandage it up and then it's fine?"
Okay, not grab it, but like, like
Slap
give
the
him a, like-
immediately flashbacks.
Oh shit! All right.
okay, okay, Leo, if you not gonna stop giving me that look, I'm gonna slap you, and I'll
Alright,
give him a
sorry.
healing hand.
Okay. How much do you heal for?
4.
4.
Hey, so 3 something.
Nice. And
Then we can expend the use of a healer's kit,
yeah, that would be nice.
and
Yep.
we can spend some HD.
But is one you can I only roll one hit dice or how does it work?
No,
One use
you
for one hit
decide
dice,
how
or-
many. How many?
Okay, I would use 2
Yes.
probably.
Okay, you used 2.
But it's not 2 uses. Like you have to take
Okay.
one use
Yeah.
from each roll hit dice, if I
Yes,
understand correctly.
exactly.
Yep.
But
yep, yep,
remember,
It-
then
it's
at the
done.
end of a long rest, you regain half your HD that you, totally have, and then you spend HD after a long rest. So you need
Honestly,
to
we'll
spend
go for
to
the third
use.
one. Doesn't really matter.
Actually, let me add
Full
the
health?
healer's kit use on the party.
Yeah, I'm at 2 down from full health.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do you have Do you
I
have
have
a Song of Rest? So no, right?
No. Wait. I have screen display for
Yeah.
once per long rest. What will that activate my my soul mark though? It's because it's part of my artistry.
No, I mean any ability that is supernatural in nature that does not include you expending a spell slot
Okay.
means that it's your soul that you use and not somebody else's soul, meaning you do not activate your soul mark, just your eyes shine a little bit.
That also
Yeah.
reminds me, actually, by the way, Soul. I read
Yeah.
up, and you do have 2 cantrips as Soul Mastery because of the finesse thing you took, so that you can always use even if you're out of souls. So
Press the Vicious Mockery. Okay, makes sense. Alright.
to so
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
can actually use magic even without souls. You know, since you seem to get soulless so often, you know, maybe good to know.
Bruh. Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah.
But Serene
So-
Display is about when a healing spell targets you or an ally, it heals additionally.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's for Healing Hands, right?
No, healing hands
I-
is not a spell.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh,
an
okay,
ability.
alright.
I'm
Then I
fine.
can't-
I'm fine. I'm
I
fine.
can-
I'm 2 down from full health. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll have to get my health dice back, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Okay, so
Can
we
I-
have a long breakfast for
Yep.
for Leonard, where you get something to eat in your stomach. It's basically 11 o'clock or something like that right now when you finish up this healing session, this power eating.
And I'll ask Danica, since it seems to be pretty empty. I would ask her if there's anything we can help her with, maybe.
She
Or
and
anything she's
her,
troubled.
well, except for Brom and Bray, Irvin and Danica is upstairs sleeping.
Oh,
in.
so they give us the food, or
There are some food that is just standing on the counter. You know, it's basically with the rooms you get free breakfast.
that makes sense. Okay.
So
Well,
there's,
then we'll
like,
wait on that.
porridge and like hot bread.
They have a nice service here in Velaki.
Yeah.
Good hotel
Well-
service.
And that even though they're like monopole here, you know, they could
Yeah.
up the price as much as they want, you know, and then no one
Yeah.
else could,
So
you know.
far the prices are relatively fair.
I think so. Yeah, I didn't really think about it, so the price is really probably.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that fisherman dude still in the tavern?
Yeah, sleeping soundly, snoring.
How long has he been there?
Like
We've been here
since
for
morning,
Yeah.
God.
and yeah, I don't think we know his name, right?
No.
He's been sleeping. Maybe
Yeah.
Danica mentioned it when we like pointed to him.
Maybe. I think wasn't it like Wilbur? Or
Yeah, I
something
think-
like that.
Yeah, Wilbur.
Mhm.
Wilbur.
Wilbur, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so first to Victor, or
Yep.
Yeah,
Take
let's
that
get
one.
this over with. Sounds horrible by the time you describe Victor.
gonna be even more fun with you guys there.
Oh God. All right.
Okay, we're heading for the Burgermaster Zone.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's reset you guys. You're out here.
I'll approach
Still
the guard.
dark and gloomy. Is it still dark and gloomy?
Is it? Well,
That's the vibe I'm getting from this
I
map.
mean,
let's see if you got, if you're able to see. Nope.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
No, you should be able to see. Do. Alright, and... Alright, there we go.
And before we approach the mansion, I'll just tell Saul again to calm his Vistani side down.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be like Starks and be quiet. Don't worry. Unless there's music.
What
You
do
have to fight me for music.
I don't think there's any music here.
Okay, good.
What do you say to the guards?
Yeah, I'll like move up and be like, hey, I don't know if Victor told you, but he invited us for today to come over. Maybe you heard about from the Burgomaster. Maybe you even know me from yesterday. But I'm supposed to, hang out with him a little bit. Got my friends with me. It's gonna be enjoyable time, hopefully.
They two of them kind of huddle together and like whisper to each other what you just said. And then one of them kind of soundlessly nods and heads in. And you can hear him shouting something respectfully. You have to wait some time. You're hearing some kind of conversation. The guard comes out once more and basically says that you're cleared to move in.
Perfect.
Standing in the staircase, leaning against the railing, kind of drumming on it with one hand impatiently, is the visage of the gangly, pale, young adult Victor, who takes you in with a sharp look on his face and says, so this is all of you, the outsiders?
Yep.
Which one of
Even
the
invading
two
us, huh?
horned
Surprised.
ones is the one with the talent?
Mhm.
That will be me. And steps forward.
He takes you in, like, up and down, gives, like, quirks an eyebrow and a rather doubting kind of look on his face.
This piece of shit.
But then seems to accept it and nods and is about to say something when he hears some footsteps coming from above, and he looks over his shoulder, and you guys see this noble woman come down the stairs, having a towel in her hand, so she's cleaning up some water apparently, and a satchel by her side. Victor looks up with big saucers for eyes, looking surprised and a little bit scared at first, but then when he takes a closer look of who it is, his stance relaxes. The noble woman comes up, looks at all of you with a little bit of surprise on her face, and then like a gentle smile spreads on her face. She ruffles Victor's hair. She goes past, and he's like, "Oh no, Mom, stop!"
Looks way better now. Thank you.
She looks at all of you and says, "I am so happy that you're here to visit my Victor today. He is a sweet boy, I promise." If you excuse me, I got business to do at the Reformation Center. All of you play nice today, and if you ever in need of any food or anything like that, just come downstairs and talk to the servant, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Can I
Take care.
do a empathy composure check on like Victor's reaction to his mom coming down? Like, why was he like so agitated or scared?
Sure. Make me an empathy composure.
Yeah, this Victor dude, you know, kind of sus.
She gone. She teleported.
Yeah. I thought this happened in hindsight anyway. Right. I don't think you want to talk to her any longer.
If I know I would be making this many empathy composure, maybe I should have get my composure higher.
It
Not the
makes sense
minus
for the
2
character.
then.
If it makes sense for the character, it makes sense for the character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should have
yeah,
made
yeah.
a different character.
Yeah.
My minus 1 ass.
Huh.
Uh-huh. Bex, your mic is maybe muted.
No, I was counter rolling to see.
Oh, okay.
He definitely looked scared at first, but then there was something that calmed him down and made him go back to his normal cocky attitude. Probably could just be that he was sneaked up upon by somebody, perhaps. And then any other kind of you don't really glean any other kind of information than what the facts that you saw.
Was he like looking up, like scared that his secret hideout was discovered or something?
I mean, he looked up at the person who came down, but nothing else.
Maybe he's scared at somebody in this house. Who knows?
Or maybe this boy's hiding something real sus in his.
I'll be like picking up this conversation after his mother left.
Mm-hmm.
The Reformation Center. What's your mother doing there?
She works there? I don't know. Clean some wounds, I guess.
Interesting.
Anyway,
Alright, let's get back to your room.
Yeah, let's go to my room.
Yeah. Your very nice and clean room, of course.
Just gives you a look, and then you all go up in the house. You pass by the grand hallway with all the paintings and those gossamer drapes for all these leaded windows, into the second hallway, into his room, where he jumps up using his bookshelves to push open a hidden latch in the roof, bringing you all up to this cluttered mess of a attic full of different furniture, broken cutlery, and a hoard, an assortment of thrown away things.
Just one thing in the downstairs. Was there like the twigs still, like the bundle of wood? Was it still around? Or?
Oh yeah, and they have increased in amount.
Okay.
Let me see if you all have vision.
Oh, so? Are you having PTSD yet?
Yeah. It feels like I've went to a house before as I climb up. Feels something's gonna jump at me. Yeah, almost take my head off. I don't know. Feels
That really
weird.
was poorly hidden, honestly. Very easy to find.
It is as if you already went through a house with Arctic before, hidden Arctic before.
Oh yeah. Good thing there weren't no animated armors along the way. Oh, that was dreadful.
I genuinely
interesting.
want to look at that report.
Oh,
Ooh, my head was almost flown off to bits.
Are you gonna
was a
stand
close call.
over there and gossip all day, or we're gonna get to work?
Sure. What is what you want to solve?
Come in, first of all.
So many cobwebs.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. It's not like I allow the servants up here.
Yeah, you're fine.
And you see that someone has taken old mismatched furniture and created a study in this dusty, lamplit chamber. Tables are strewn, pieces of parchment on which strange diagrams are drawn, and a freestanding bookshelf holds a collection of books. A dusty rug covers the floor in front of a pine box on which lounges another cloud of dust as you use a walk through the room. Most unnerving of all is the sight of 3 small carved wooden children standing with their backs to you in the northeast corner of the room. Or actually, yeah, northeast.
This one?
Up over here. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
The moment I enter his room,
Mm-hmm.
can I try to look around and see if there any weird smell? Specifically, if there's any rotting smell.
Do a perception intelligence.
Yeah, take a sniff. See if this dude hiding any dead bodies.
When you walk in here, he actually quickly stops Soul and Leo to walk onto that carpet. He immediately, with a rather irritated kind of gesturing, pushes you away from it.
They'll put a foot on the rug.
Do that and you might just die.
Oh.
Why that?
I'm gonna roll a 1d100 here.
Come on.
Wow.
Wow.
Very lucky that you put away your foot in time, because there are some kind of light that comes out from underneath the frame of it, the edges of it, a bright blue light. And Victor pushes you away. What the fuck, man? I told you to not step on it!
Well, I'm quick, don't worry.
I already had enough troubles. Don't touch anything, idiot!
That challenge.
I rolled 11.
There is something funky in the air, but you're not entirely sure what that is.
Yeah, and is there any tracks that I can see?
Ooh, in the dust? Make a survival intelligence.
Uh-huh. Detective Daphne on the case.
Daphne.
Copy. Daphne. Yeah.
Aha.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need Leo
Gotta
to
work
roll to battle the to take away the bad luck, so I can roll high.
Maybe I would check for that as well. I guess I'm very intrigued in finding something interesting here.
There are a little bit too many details for you to focus on that, and you don't find anything of particular use for you. Then Victor, after pushing Leo away, turns to Styrax and rather pointedly say, "So you know magics, huh? The advanced kind, theoretically. Have you ever studied it?
Yes.
The Coptic runes and the arcane symbols?"
Not as much, but yes.
Not as much, but does that mean? Are you gonna be of any help to me or not?
That will depend.
Fine. Okay. What I'm going to reveal to you, you cannot tell anybody else. Not because of me or anything stupid like that. There are two reasons. One, magic is not allowed in Vallaki, meaning that this whole project will be shut down, and I don't think that's of your interest when you learn what it actually is. And number two, if people learn what I'm trying to do here, there might be some unrest.
And troubles.
Well, you can judge for yourself. I'm just warning you that revealing this to anybody else is not going to bode well for either you or for me.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Like I said before, we are not here to, well, threaten you or anything.
Okay. Well, stand back. And he carefully walks over to the rug, the circular rug, grabs the edges of it and pulls it away to reveal a circular etching that he has done into the floor, with several Coptic runes and arcane swirls and circles, and it's constantly pulsating a dull blue light. Styrex, makes me an occult intelligence.
Can I give Sarex a guidance?
And I'll use
Sure.
inspiration for that. Let's say you can do it to Styrex.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give Sarex a vitamin G.
Jesus. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's
Vitamin
go.
G and guide. Yep, D6.
25.
Aw.
26.
Aw.
By the way, can I do the survival intelligence after seeing Daphne like looking around for stuff?
Yeah,
I
sure,
would
sure, sure.
do that too.
Yeah. And Starix, you know that you are looking onto the attempt of a teleportation circle.
Wow,
Oh,
that's a
Damn.
high level spell.
Yeah, I mean, you want to get out of here.
Yeah,
Um,
that makes sense.
And Leo, as you kind of step away from this, you know, your headache, you get a headache like as soon as you start thinking about this arcane like bullshit anyways. You like take a step back whilst everyone else is kind of have their attention stolen by Victor and his words and pulling back and showing this. You do notice small paw marks in the dust
Oh.
Going
all around.
all around, okay.
Paw like cat paw?
Yeah, could be a cat.
Ah, these motherfuckers.
bruh.
Starks,
I knew
what
it.
is your reaction?
Are you sure you want to meddle with this?
What? Of course I do. I got the brilliance to do it. I got it this far, and this is the only ticket I have out of this mess, this chaos.
Do you really think this will get you out of the mist?
Nobody else have the technical aptitude that I have. It's working, you see. Styrex was the name, right?
Yes.
But it's not working at the same time. I am so close to making it function. I thought you could just, follow the instructions and make it work from that sense, but the mists are interfering in some way. So I had to just make some adjustments, and then it just became completely broken. And then I worked my way out of that to kind of calibrate it with the interference that is the mists to this point. Then a maid and one of the butlers saw the light coming out of my window. They came up here demanding to know what I was working on and was basically blackmailing me. I had to tell them. I showed them it and they wanted me to activate it. To teleport them out of the mists. I tried to tell them that it's not working yet. It shouldn't pulsate like this. It should be a constant glow, you know? And they evaporated. And now I'm at a loss. I've been stuck like this for like weeks now. So, can you help me or not?
Starbucks will cast Mage Hand and try and will use the Mage Hand to pretty much grab Victor by the coat. Do you know what
Whoa!
you are meddling with?
Get this arcane hand off of me!
No.
What do you mean?
Styrax,
I know what I'm meddling with.
calm down.
Yeah. Yes. Don't need to resort for violence, Styrax.
Yes. Okay, so
Yes.
you are trying to teleport out of the mist.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he failed.
And the mist is interfering with it. Do you have any information on the mist then? How about we start there?
Well, the normal configuration of a teleportation circle is obviously not working. But there must be a way around it. There must be a solution
Yes.
here. And I am on my way to some kind of discovery here, because otherwise it wouldn't be reacting like this. I had to do some changes to the symbols and the Coptic runes, but I'm not entirely there yet. And it's bugging me.
They just evaporated, you said.
Yes, kind of disintegrated in front of my eyes.
Can I insight check that?
Vargas think that Dad think it's Vakter who was kidnapped our servant people, but that's not the truth. Sure, go ahead.
Since I see the cat paws.
Yeah, this dude was the cat kidnapper. It's not the Vactor. Just so you know, Leo, if you point it out for me, I can know
Yeah,
exactly.
I was about to do
Yeah.
that in a few seconds.
Um,
Just want to pick up on that.
There's something more to here that he doesn't say, but exactly what you're not sure. And
I'll wait until he's like in conversation again to point out to Styrex these.
actually, with the discovery of that he's been working on teleportation circle, the paw marks in the dust, and that it might not be completely truthful to you. Let's actually go for a little bit of a break. Woo!
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 Boo
Alright, refill your glasses. Come back prepared,
Yep.
happy.
Might not be, know a lot about magic, but I sure knows about detective, and this dude is such.
Alright,
Right.
alright. I gotta refill my glass. See you soon.
Yeah.
Alright, you're right.
It's kind of funny how most of the thing that Vargas is blaming the Factor is actually his son doing.
Hello.
Hey, I'm back.
I'm back.
Hello, back.
Hello.
Hello, back. I'm Dad.
I'm returned.
Are you my dad?
Am I missing Dad forever? What?
Oh,
I
Cookie
miss
did
you
the
so
same
much.
joke. Cookie did the same joke. Beat me
Oh.
too, anyhow. Fastest dad punner in the West.
Alrighty. Let's see.
Yeah.
Are everybody back, or are we still missing somebody?
Still missing Pepper, I think.
Okay.
I got tea.
Woo!
Nice.
Nice,
Lemon
nice,
green
nice.
tea. Yeah, it's lemon green tea. One of my favorite kind of tea.
Oh, lemon. Yeah. I love lemon.
Yes.
Chai is also good.
Yeah. I also been drinking a lot of like flower tea.
Elderflower.
Just to
Ever tried? I recommend.
what did you recommend? Sorry.
Elderflower.
Mm.
Super good.
Okay.
Mm.
I might give that a try.
Chai with a little bit of honey and milk. Ah, so good.
Like recently, I feel like I have been more open to a more variety of tea. Variety, you may.
Touche.
Yeah. Before I only drink like green tea, like matcha and Vietnamese green tea.
Uh-huh.
But recently I've tried more. But yeah, it's kind of funny how, most of the stuff that Vargas suspect the Vag to do is actually his son doing.
Yeah.
But honestly, today, at least the first impression is bad, but I feel like Victor, you know, might be a very powerful ally if we play our cards right.
Might be.
Hey ho.
Hello.
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 Welcome back. Welcome back.
Go Stars, go. Destroy this man.
Has an hour do you have, or an hour 15 minutes?
Yes, hopefully.
Okay,
Unless I
an hour
get a call.
15 minutes. Okay.
I'll let you know.
Okay, good. Alright, let's get back into it then, to get as much action as we can before Hess has to go. Okay, so with these revelations at hand and staring at the pulsating arcane blue teleportation circle in front of you, what do you want to do next?
Starbucks will actually look at the circle. Can I see if there's something like me knowing, like if there's like he did something bad or the calibration or something?
He did say that he did a normal calibration and it didn't work. So this is something beyond a modified teleportation circle, and since it's glowing, there is like he's close to something but not entirely there. So you can spend, if you want to, an hour in a theoretical discussion with Victor and do a check to see if you can calibrate it together so it works. But it's going to be hard. And it's going to take some time.
I'll point out the paw marks to Daphne.
Yeah. Can I see with my Natural Explorer?
Ooh, how... Like, you're right, you can see how many, how long ago...
And the size. Yep.
And the size. Well, tiny.
Of course.
Uh-huh.
5 5 to 7 of them,
Uh-huh.
Oof.
and very recent.
Hmm.
7.
Can I see which one are the freshest?
Okay, while they're searching, I'm trying to distract Victor, just telling him, so tell me, what calibrations have you done? Perhaps I can
Well,
help
I
you.
done this and this and that, and he goes up and saying some, terms that I don't even gonna try to come up with. Yeah, but you start having a conversation about that, and when you do, Sarek, it's clear that he do know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Daphne, the freshest tracks are leading out of the main door.
Oh. So into the other room,
Yes, into
the
the other room.
outside room.
Yes.
Definitely would just say, well, while you discuss about it, I'll I'll keep an eye outside to just make sure there's nobody interrupting you guys.
Yeah, any more servants coming up here and getting evaporated?
Yeah, it's not gonna be of your benefits, right, Victor?
He kind of waves his hand at you, completely lost interest in you.
Yeah, I'll walk outside and, you know,
Yeah. So we'll
just
stay
signal
with
Leo
Skyrise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Leo to come with me.
I look over to Sol and be like, you take care of her, okay?
Yeah. I'll do. Oh. Yep. I got it.
All right.
I can't drag myself outside for some reason.
It's okay.
I'm trapped.
And a magical
No.
way around. You just needed a little magic way. There was a magic way to get around.
It's a trap.
It's the metal hand in the sky.
Yeah.
You need to ask for the
Yeah,
help.
I'll follow the track.
Okay.
I just noticed we don't have vision inside the room.
This room?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh.
don't.
What?
I
I
have
gave
no
you two vision, but how did it disappear?
Okay, now we have.
No, I don't have it now.
Oh,
I gave you
One
two
for one.
vision. Just when wow, strange. Okay,
Happens.
just disappears.
Oh.
I'll just whisper to Leo and say, I think we find out why the cats were missing.
Telling
There
you,
were
getting turned into cats.
no, there were at least 5 or 7 of them.
5 or 7? Wow, okay. That was like one cat.
I don't think that. First of all, I don't think he's focused on teleportation solely, and I don't think he has the resource to turn people into cats.
I
But
don't
I
really
feel
know. He
like
kind of talked like weird things and said like words. So I feel like he seems like he knows his shit.
yeah, he definitely know his shit, but yeah, there's more to it. This whole cat things. There's definitely a lot. And where's the tracks leading me?
Um, it's leading you through the room, not back to the hidden, um, the hidden,
Trapdoor?
trapdoor. Thank you. It's on the other side of the room.
So these, I assume,
Yes.
over here.
Yeah, this basically path that goes through the clutter.
Maybe check for traps. After
Alright.
that rug.
I'll guidance myself and check for any alarm, traps,
I'll help
anything
her.
like that.
I'll help her with that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you.
also make me also a stealth cunning to not grab Victor's attention. You have advantage on it though because he's enraptured right now.
Stealth. Cunning, not stealth dex. By chance.
But this, yeah, it's more about not disturbing the clutter. So Dex.
Nice. And good, we have advantage as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Holy fuck.
Is that 11? Oh, and a 1.
Yeah, it's just 7 plus 4, you know?
Definitely good at 23.
Can we take
23.
the average?
Yeah, it's a group one. It's a group one. So
Okay.
11 plus.
You still have advantage where you get even better.
24. That's true.
And of
Roll
course,
again.
vitamin G,
Ah,
24.
okay. So 24 plus 11 is 35 divided by 2. So basically 17. 18.
Yeah. And he's not like actively looking for us, right?
No. So this is gonna be a composure.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Hmm?
you start heading down that way, and then Victor actually looks up a little bit scattered-minded and immediately goes to the door looking rather furious and says, "Hey! What do you guys think you're doing? That's my dad's
Well,
office. His secret
Finding a
office."
place to sit down. I'll just point at the sofa right here.
Okay,
What else do you think we're doing?
I don't know. Stop being so creepy and snoopy.
We are not.
Or we're not, I don't know. I think you're imagining things here.
Yeah.
You,
You think I'm imagining things? Yeah, sure.
Starbucks from behind will say, "Guys, leave them there. It's fine. They will do nothing."
Yeah, he's not gonna do anything that will
guess.
be harmful.
Are they lazy
know.
in that way?
They're
Yeah, I'll just sit
focused
down
on
on a chair.
fight, not on this.
Um,
Leo, wanna
Well-
play some cards?
here for
Kill
all the
time.
critical 20.
Some cards?
Yeah.
You never tell me.
Yes, new.
Yeah, I'll just pull out some cards.
Okay.
I'll just whisper to you, there's definitely something in that room. He's hiding something. I feel like
I mean, he's hiding 5 to 6 cats in that room. The tracks are leading there, right?
okay, but I feel weird that okay, even though they are cats that he might kidnap, but why is he hiding like normal cats? They are just cats.
You
You
could
could have-
say that, you know, Stella, the daughter of the Wachter family, thought she could talk with cats.
Mhm.
I think there's more to the whole thing. I'm telling you, these cats, they're not cats. That's what I'm telling you.
Mm.
Staying on that. Gotta be 100% true. You know, I think the moment they'll start, like, talking louder, we'll just go again.
Yeah, of course.
Honestly, I kinda like annoying him. So, I don't even care if he finds out.
Okay. So, Starx continue having a theoretical discussion for 10 minutes, I would say. So you're like 15 minutes into that hour that you need to have discussing the construction of the teleportation circle. After 10 minutes of playing cards, Soul, actually, you get rather bored. I mean, you know some stuff about magic that you do from your mentor, but this is the kind of magic, like your magic has always come rather more like natural to you. This is theoretical and mathy and like geometrical and like bunch of terms you've never heard before. What do you do?
You see Soul just goes like his crane, like his neck up. It's like just make a moan of boredom, then starts inching towards the door. But he will like lean on it, like keeping an eye on uh Daphne and Leo, while with Styrax at the same time.
The door's
He
closed,
starts.
right?
The
The
door
door's
is
clo-
open. The door is open.
It's
Oh.
open. Oh, yeah. So we just like lean against it.
Yeah, like
it,
the frame, I guess.
Yeah, and be like close his eyes a little bit, then opens them up and looks side to side, and close his eyes. Paying attention to
Alright.
like Styrax. If something's happened, he will immediately jumps on it and pulls Styrax out there, something like that.
Okay. Alright, so let's try to do another stealth check with advantage.
Can I give vitamin G for both of us or no?
No, only to one of you.
Sad.
I got a
Oh.
+4. I just need to roll normal.
Yeah, we both have +4. Come on. That's just bad luck. You roll not one. Yeah. So I'll give
Yeah, I can
myself.
talk about bad luck, but today is actually pretty nice.
Yeah, it's roll again. See if
19
higher.
is okay.
Yeah.
You won't.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Vitamin G
Nice.
as well. Yeah, 23 plus 19.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically 20 or 21, roughly.
Yeah. We vanish.
Mhm.
Not really that bad, but this time you do not cause any kind of noise, and Victor seems to be very distracted. Focusing
The
upon
traps thing.
something hard.
Daphne, by the way, traps.
Yeah, the trap thing.
Yeah,
Yes, we
okay.
were
Lay
looking.
on the door,
Let's do an investigation on the door then.
and I'll help.
Okay.
I
Help.
help.
Yep, you help.
No help.
Investigation, advantage plus vitamin G. Oh boy.
Nice.
Yep. And is there anything strange about the footprints? Why I'm at it? So 22.
22.
Yep.
Something that changed about the footprints?
No, something weird about the footprints.
Something
Like-
weird about the footprints. Make me a perception intelligence. As you ponder upon that first.
Yeah, and 22 for the thingy. Minji? Holy fuck! What the hell?
What are you rolling? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Go off,
Yeah.
girl.
We're only rolling 20 in this house. Let's go.
Mm.
So 23 for the perception.
For the perception, looking at the paw marks, there are two of the cats whose one of the cats where 2 feet are not structured like they should, where one other cat has one paw that is basically missing half of it.
Okay. With my knowledge about... I think I might know why he's hiding the cats. With my knowledge about undead, does they look like zombie cats?
I mean, you can't really tell from just the tracks. You can just see that they're
missing
deformed.
limbs,
Deformed.
right?
Deformed. Part of
Oh.
one of the cat's foot is not structured as it should on 2 of them.
Okay. Alright.
And as you two come up towards the door over here and look it over together, You do not find any traps.
Trap. Is the door locked?
Trying out the handle, it is not locked.
God.
Oh, cats can be pretty loud. Are you like
Yeah.
a cat woman? Can you maybe like get them to not be loud? Do you ever
Can
have
I
cats?
listen in before opening to see if there are any noises inside?
Be part of the
Yeah,
perception check.
sure. Make me a perception intelligence. See what you hear.
I
Are we
don't
yours
like
the
that.
last one.
I don't like that lines that Bexxy just did. Like,
That's fire.
No,
or...
I was just making sure that you know that this is the door.
yeah. Oh, that is the door,
Yeah,
not this one.
just like the other side.
Yeah.
The same door.
So perception, right?
Yeah. Perception
And
intelligence.
vitamin G. Ah.
Do the same thing instead of helping.
Yeah.
Well, no, you don't hear anything.
Leo want to do the same thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, not hearing anything.
Yeah, so both of you don't hear anything.
Even with vitamin G, I assume.
I mean, maybe they're just silent cats. You know, just like have a happy face if you come in. Have you some food maybe? Some food maybe? Like some bacon or something?
Pocket bacon.
I don't know what cat eats.
I'll just try to open the door very quietly, but not fully, and just take a peek inside.
Okay.
You're just gonna ready some food.
There you go.
This might be. Oh.
As you lean in, Leo, to look through this little crack, you see sitting in a corner and licking its fur is this cat.
Wait.
Oh god, I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Its tongue, you can see
Oh my
it,
God.
parts of his mouth through a cheek that is rotting, and the tongue is actually pulling away a little bit of fur and some of flesh where it's cleaning itself.
You seem like try to not be loud about it, but he's very disturbed
I closed the door.
about like the already having this difficult night and still a headache and seeing this.
Yeah. I closed the door
Mm-hmm.
and just tell Leo to get back to where we were, basically.
Can I ask like if they were like doing things? Did they seem like active, happy, alive?
Well, they were
Ah.
moving about, that they
Okay.
were, but they were rather passive.
Yeah.
Did they seem
They are
like
undead cats,
did
I
they
think.
have any form of natural movement, or was it like forced or controlled or like mechanical?
You know what was rather disturbing about it is that the cat that you saw was licking itself and cleaning itself like a normal cat would. But you just saw through its cheek and saw how it like pulled flesh from itself through its cleaning habits. And it didn't seem to hurt at all. There was no sign of like pain on the cat.
And they were like, we can safely assume that there's at least 7 of
Five to seven.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 to 7.
Ah,
Yep. Just go back. before he noticed anything.
Mhm.
Leo,
Fucked
what
up.
did you saw?
You
Okay.
peeked in too. Both saw this freaking cat.
Yeah, I did also, right? Because I almost.
Listen, I'm telling you, these are some fucked up cats.
From my knowledge, I can safely assume that these are undeads, right?
Yeah.
Did it
Yeah.
have some like
Same.
chains and stuff? Like,
Yeah. You do saw some shame, but it could have been just something that it picked up or something somebody attached. Who knows?
I feel like
You think that this was what he were hiding from us?
I
The
mean,
first
I
time.
would hide that from everybody in the world. Yes.
Yeah, so I feel like it's not the magic circles that he hit. Oh, it's not a big part, but it's these cats.
Yeah, why does he like? Does he make undead cats? Does he?
Well,
Why?
from my knowledge, you can definitely animate it bodies to turn them into undead if you are adept in magic.
I mean, I'm not sure. They also seem to have some mechanical parts to them. I don't know. Also, isn't this office of his dad? Did he say that?
I don't think so. I feel like these Arctic his alone.
I don't know that. His father is kind of, you know.
Would you think a man like Vargas would, allow something? He wouldn't even allow tieflings.
Probably, yeah. Probably would be scared of it. Understandably so.
Yeah, he would said something like, "Oh, you are making pact with devil," something like
Ah,
that. But at least we know something that might be of use. I feel like we should at least. Hmm. What worrying me is that why is he animating dead cat?
telling you they're not just cats. Telling you.
Well, true, but at least we know that they are undead. At least from my experience.
Do you think that I mean, he seems way too capable in magic to be the son of, you know, two of here.
Hmm. There's many ways one can achieve magic. Maybe he
No.
made a pact
He
with.
he shouldn't even have access to any. I mean, like, how does he
You
have
can.
access to so many magical, like, books and stuff? Like, this whole place, nobody knows that magic even is a thing. And somehow he's
Well,
gathering a bunch of magical books, making a teleport circle, making undead cats. That seems to be like,
Leo, it's not like nobody knows magic here. It's more like nobody is willing to learn. And he's the one
yeah,
person
no
that's
one
willing.
is willing to have books with them.
He's a noble. Do you know how many magical books noble possess?
I don't think this is normal by any means, having so many and having
Of,
them all acquired.
of
I
course, it's not normal,
like,
but
especially in this place. I feel like no one would even
okay,
like have any with them. Like you would need someone to come in the mist with these books and then keep them, and then he would need to find them from this person who might not even know the value of them, or might have already lost it or died, and then gather
okay.
that. That's a lot of work.
First of all, I feel like we should not tunnel vision on the why he got his magic. We don't know a lot about Barovia is an old land. Why do you assume that there's like literally no magic like exists here?
Well, we're talking about Valaki.
Yeah,
Like,
but
even if,
like I
even
said.
if,
Okay, listen, Leo. Like I said, he doesn't need like. Okay, sure, your theory does make sense, but we should, first of all, if we are considering his magic origins, we should not rule out that he just find a random books or made a pact with some entity. So, well, he
you heard
doesn't
him
seem.
talk, doesn't sound like something you just, sounds like study. Doesn't sound like, oh, I just
Yes,
can do that by, I mean, how,
yes. He sounds like a person who study the art of the arcane. That's why I said Nobles has a lot of secrets. Maybe his father, like the books was just lying in the fucking library. Nobody knows its value except for this one dude. But let's set his origin aside. I feel like what we should focus on is, well, why? Like, sure, I feel like we know that he's fed up with Barovia and trying to get out. But there might be more to it.
yeah, you
There
don't
might
need
be
zombie
more
cats to get out. I mean, if he
from.
is there like I don't really know, but is there like a guy that you'll have a pact with, and then he's like, oh, you have to do zombie cats to, appease me. Is that a
I
thing?
mean, yes, but like I said, he sound like you even say it yourself. He sounds like a studious dude, not somebody who like made a pact.
Oh, now we're talking about his origin again, huh? The moment it benefits your argument, I see. I'm joking.
Oh God, I really. Okay, like I said, let's set his origin aside.
Mm-hmm.
You're the one who came back to it. Like, what the fuck?
No, all good. He's not the guy who would have done the pack. I get it.
Mm. But yeah, from his character, I feel like it might be like his research or something. But it might be more than just research. Why do you...
I mean, I've heard that dead things can't leave the mist. Maybe he's like trying to figure out the mist, and maybe this like quantity of the mist of not letting dead people out was like tried through these dead kids. Maybe like
I
try
feel
to figure out
like
how the mist interacts with dead things.
achieving normal familiar would have been a lot. I don't know. I don't really know why he's practicing
Yeah, I mean
necromancy.
6, 7 seems like a little bit over the top for that. I agree, but it could be starting point.
I feel like his connection to the Vector's house might be more than we just assuming.
Yeah, I mean, don't really know how
From
him
what
and
he
Stella
said,
started even getting, talk to each other. And it seems like he did something to her. I mean, he played it off as if it
Yeah.
just happened, but obviously, she starting to talk to cats seems very fitting to him, considering he made undead cats.
yeah,
And we
from
don't really know how they got. Maybe I can talk to his dad, how they met and stuff.
what he said, I feel like we can assume that the hmm. He said that he just told Stella to shut up or something, and she went crazy, right?
Yeah, something along like he didn't really like her or her company, which is something we didn't. I mean, his dad thought he liked her, but he said he doesn't like her. And then he said like, oh, and suddenly she was crazy and started to talk to. Then she thought she could talk to cats.
So, okay. Victor at this point we can assume that he's the cause for Stella's madness, but it might be not like, oh, he's an asshole to her, that's why she's like that. Maybe it's more sinister than that. Curse, magic,
Yeah, sure.
but we would not know if we, well, don't investigate more. Hell, maybe like these dead cats are just one of his very weird hobbies or something.
Maybe you just found them, you know, you didn't make them, just found them. I
Nah.
doubt that.
If he's able to hide them like this, he definitely, like, I'm 80% sure that he made them. Most of the time, not through, if not through like unconventional things, the person who made the undeads can control them.
Maybe we'll just wait until we're done here, and maybe Styrex gets some insight on him. I mean, she seems to understand what he's saying at least. So maybe she can
Honestly,
see a little bit more into him.
true. I mean, I know a little bit about magic, but what they are saying, I don't know shit.
Yeah, maybe she can. I think Styrex is gonna make sure to figure out who that guy is anyway.
You wanna try, well, looking around this place a little bit more? See if,
Hey,
like,
honestly, I don't think there's much more crazy stuff we can find. I mean, last time I did look around for anything sharp, and everything seemed to be. That
I
there seemed to
hope
be
it's
nothing of interest.
I hope it's just dead cats that he's hiding. Not when we see the tracks that lead to the room, there's only the cat footprint, right? Do we see like Victor footprint or any humanoid footprint that follow the cats?
Let me see
There?
our. We have to probably make sure we get rid of those.
Not the same kind of reason as the cat footprints.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
maybe
and
probably like make sure to like remove our
cover up our
footprints.
yeah.
Our footprints if we let
Ah,
any.
you
Sure to
try
keep them
to hide them.
Step some
Yeah, I mean there's enough
step some dust on them.
dust. There's
me,
enough dust around to just move that to there.
Okay, make
No.
me a subterfuge cunning with that.
I
I'll
will just
help you.
press the digitation to,
Okay.
you know,
Alright, fine.
since
Redust.
yeah,
Redusted?
redust.
Okay, I see.
So
Magic.
what you are saying is that only the cat's footprint that lead to the door, right?
They're out of footprints, but they're not as recent as the cat's footprints. Is what she said.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly.
So it might means that the cats walk to the room on themselves.
Yeah,
Kinda like?
recently. I mean, I assume he, since he had to invite us to his room,
Yeah,
he had to send them to a different room.
yeah. All right. Now at least I'll.
I could go to and see if I can meet his father and talk with him a little bit. Maybe I can ask him how he and Stella met, or how this whole thing started, because he seems to be like still missing her or something,
From, my experience with nobles, it might be just Vargas and Lady
Yeah, that's what I
Factor just.
assumed at first as well. Don't get me wrong. It might also still be the case, but considering him having undead cats around, might be worth asking,
Yeah. Like I said, the town Valaki is a lot more than what you think it is. I don't know why the moment I step in here I feel so uncomfortable. Like there are so many things that are hidden here.
Right.
Eh,
Let's just
and
wait for Styrex and see what she finds.
I fucking hate that feeling. Yeah, definitely pull out the deck of cards again and just play with Leo.
Okay.
To kill time.
Alright, I see. So, Starks, an hour passes. And you have had a long discussion with Victor. I want you to make me, with advantage, an occult cunning.
Also inspiration, maybe?
Already used it.
But there's like soul could maybe.
Do it again.
Yeah, I was muted. I was about to say, yeah, inspiration. I'll just put a thumbs up and say you can do it.
Okay. A 1d6 on top
20,
of...
27.
One!
Wow!
Let's go!
You have advantage. I mean, maybe you get a natural 20?
Let's see.
19?
Let's see.
19? Or... And if it's a bad roll, it's out of the way as well, you know?
Even better.
Oh, even better.
Please,
Even better.
What?
28.
Jesus fuck. Okay, 1 second.
Oh shit.
1 second, I solved this math problem.
Yeah, pretty sure.
You created a death machine for him.
Holy
Make
shit!
everyone into cats.
Hey.
That's a
It was a 25 difficulty on this.
Ooh.
Wow!
Ooh, it's very. Let's go.
So, I mean, she did it even without inspiration.
Yeah,
but-
somehow.
Yeah.
The second roll with an 18 and a 19. Holy moly. Should roll more.
I didn't think this
Yeah.
was so. One
Why are
second.
you saying somehow? You know, Styrax is
Really
the
smart?
OG.
Yeah.
You know, the
Yeah,
goat.
she totally know her shit, you know? She says she doesn't
Yeah.
know, she doesn't really understand magic, she can't handle it, but then, you know,
Yeah, it
also
was
these
all
numbers.
planned to fool us.
Well,
Yeah.
we
was
weren't technically
working with
casting
the
magic. We were
countess.
just.
This whole
If-
time.
this is pretty much just solving math problems.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Exactly. This is a bunch of extreme, like, algorithmics.
1 equals 0. Yes.
Programming. We're trying to find
Yes.
the
An
squiggly
element of
line
two
that's out of
adjustments.
place.
Yeah, this the one semicolon.
Mhm.
I feel like this is more coding than solving math problem. Like, Styrax just
Technically-
add like a
Yeah. Technically,
Fix the
magic
line of
is,
code.
is like coding. Yeah, magic is like coding.
yeah. Styrax just opened her Python and C++.
Java.
You know what is the worst part? Before today I was working with Python, so
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
all comes together.
Hmm.
Yep. We're only rolling 20 in this house.
Hell yeah.
All right. So what happened?
Well, 1 second.
Oh god. Try. There.
Can we just
Yeah.
step into the fucking teleport circles and yeet
And get out of here?
Barovia?
Bro, if that happens, everything just got ruined.
Oh my god.
The problem
that's
is
like-
the countess will know immediately if I leave now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. What
But-
the fuck?
It's gonna
This
be a
fucker.
listen, but it's gonna be a speed run of
This fucker
Because
just
of
slept
God.
with me and then teleported out.
Hmm. Hey, Countess. Peace. Thanks for a good night.
But yeah, it's gonna be a speed run though. Speed run Curse of Strahdanya, any percent.
Well, you know, the thing is she can still let people out. I feel like we wouldn't really fix the problem by her
We can-
sending people to get me again.
We just have to be aware of Vistani.
I mean, she can decide who gets outside. She can let, I don't know.
But she only trusts Vistani.
Maybe I can't
What?
still say her name.
Ragas.
Ragas.
Rahadis.
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 Rahadis
Yep.
and
Sorry.
Sigalis.
It's hard for me.
Okay, just think of my way of remembering her name is just Radish, and you ask her haha.
Rahadis and then Naha.
Okay.
Rahadis.
Make
Maybe
me
she can descend.
roll me a 1d8.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh,
Ooh.
6.
6. Hmm. Oh, please don't tell me self-destruct. Oh my god, if this self-destruct, oh my god, you just doom us all.
We're
Well.
far enough away.
Leo, thanks God we are here.
I-
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Okay. So you and Victor have a long conversation about adjusting the Coptic runes, adjusting the swirls, and you do some trial and error over this hour after like a conversation to like find common ground upon the problem, and then like it was like 30 minutes of just discussing it, and then another 30 minutes of this trial and error where you adjusted lines and changed Coptic runes to others, or adjusted them in certain ways, or changed locations. And you worked basically from trying to make it stop sputtering to a constant glow. And it has been sputtering in this rather like neon bright light blue. But as Victor adjusts one line into another kind of swirl, the sputtering ends completely and it starts shining a deep, deep blue. Without any kind of interruption, just a soft glow.
I think might be done.
It has never done that before. I mean, according to all the lore that I've read, this is what it's supposed to do, right? I've never seen it before. Did we just do it? Are we geniuses?
Don't get your high hopes. We still don't know where this goes.
What do you mean?
Could it be a malfunction on the calibration and maybe it's not even outside the mist?
Well, it's based upon a location that is definitely outside of the mists.
What location did you actually thought of?
Well, it's not like I knew locations on hand. It's written in this book that I have access to. For 3 locations, and I chose one of them.
Let me see.
You gotta trust me on this one. That's private.
I know it's private, but I'm telling you, outside the mist is not everything good.
Well, there are some
check.
rumors that come to me, and apparently this connects to some kind of teleportation circle in the capital of Kanbudal. That is not. That is the capital of your protectorate, is it not? I'm seeking asylum here.
Perhaps it is, but as soon as they see you there, you might be killed on spot.
I'm sure I can talk about it, right? I can bring
Someone
some
that-
gold
so-
if that helps.
Someone that can use this kind of magic? They wouldn't even trust you.
Okay, then come with me. You guys wanna leave, don't you?
I don't even know if this is safe. All I just saw is lights popping out, you know? And your recount of the last time you did it doesn't really help the case
That's
of,
fine. That's
this will
actually
work.
true. We should make one final test. We need to go out and capture a pet.
Wait. What?
Wait, what did you just say?
That's the easiest way to find out if it works or not. It doesn't work on inanimate objects.
You gotta find the cat.
Do you actually
Running
want to
around.
endanger a human being? A humanoid being?
Well, that I agree with you. Is that why? Well, is that what the cats are for?
He immediately squints his eyes and says, "Oh, fuck off! You're so snoop! Ah, yes! How else am I supposed to find out what it does? Don't judge me. Remove that look upon
No.
your face. I don't need it.
Well, sorry to announce, but we are judging you. So
It's just pets. What's more important? All of our safety? Or the pets?
I'm not judging you. It's more like fighting about your purposes and decide if we can trust you or not.
Well, I don't care. Let's
And-
go out and find something that we're able to put into the teleportation circle, activate it, and see what happens.
You are not going to move. Or else I'll just maybe step on it.
What do you... What?
ooh.
We need the whole truth.
That's the whole truth.
Empathy, composure.
Okay?
Yeah, I'll jump on that.
Yeah.
Maximum 2 people.
Mm.
Otherwise he gets broken.
Well, I think we all have us -1.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
No,
Daphne rolls
no.
good, so maybe.
Not everyone.
Yeah, I mean, like the second one has to have a -1. I mean, so Daphne, you
Yeah.
want to do?
Sure, I'll do it.
You roll good usually.
With guidance, yeah.
I don't think I should guidance myself.
What are you actually looking for, Cyrex? Here. What are you what are you trying to see if he speaks falsehood or not? What is your question?
If he's hiding something apart from the like he's been using cats on all the stuff.
Well, to both Daphne and Cyrex, after interacting with Victor a little bit longer, he's definitely shifty, and he has been lying to you rather expertly about, you know, the whole cat situation.
Yeah.
But if there is anything more that he's not speaking the truth about, and what that might be, I mean, you have no idea. But he's shifty.
Well,
Seemed
no
like he
offense,
lied when he
Victor.
said.
Oh, go ahead, Leo.
Did it seem like he lied when he said that that was the whole truth?
About the cats?
Yeah, just in general, when he said we need to hold, like Zarek said, we need the whole truth, and I said this is the whole truth. It seemed like that there was like any movement or body language that would contradict that.
Well, the conversation went that he was justifying, you know, the cats.
Yeah,
And then
he was.
Sarek said, "Is that the whole truth?" And then he said yes. And he seemed rather convinced with that.
Well, no offense, Victor, but we keep our end of the bargain. We help you with what I would say was pretty major problems of yours. But we really need to establish trust if we're gonna, well, be allies of each other. Am I right?
don't know what... We have perhaps a working teleportation circle in front of our eyes. We just need to find out if it works or not.
And yes, well, you want to do it.
Of course I do.
We, on
Do
the
you
other hand,
understand what it's like to grow up in this place? And have that kind of mother and father?
Victor, like, I don't understand because I don't grow up in your situation, but I can sympathize why you would act like this. But that's your problem. We
Now we
still
go
have
from-
things.
We
We
go
still
from-
have things that we need to do in this land.
Yeah, also
and I
maybe we'll
feel-
just go to a different angle from here. You know, we helped you. Styrix was probably amazing at this, I can only imagine. So,
It was
you know, maybe
pivotal,
you...
I'm not going to lie. Finally, somebody who is not absolutely worthless.
I think she could have done it by herself, honestly. I don't think she really needed you.
That's
But
true.
that's not important here. What's important is that that maybe you can, you know, help us now, you know? Now you can maybe give us a little bit more insight. I mean,
Into what?
considering you have a bunch of cats and Stella suddenly thinks she can talk to cats. Is there anything you did? Did you put her into any circle? Or anyone else?
Is there any school of magic that you have been trying?
Try? I've been focusing on my transportation, of course, to create this and conjuration.
And also necromancy, maybe?
Yeah, you said like that would whoever get put in like completely vaporized, but seeing the cats, apparently that didn't happen
After
to
the
cats. What happened-
servants, the cats has been acting as an early alarm system for me. So that wouldn't happen again. That I would be blackmailed and kill my own servants.
Did I like, actually die? Or did something similar than to the cats happen?
Well, they stepped onto the teleportation on their own accord. They blackmailed me. And I tried to tell them that it was not ready.
And what happened to them?
As I told you, disintegrated like the cats.
Well, the cats seem like they survived.
Yes, because I pulled them together as an alarm system after it happened. To warn me if somebody comes up again.
You did that. That's a little bit fucked up, you know?
Well, animating my dead servants would have been even crazier, would it not?
Seemed like you know your way around animating dead things.
It's
Seems like
not
a
my fault.
interesting skill.
It's the tools that I got from the books that I found.
That's another question I have. Where did you find them?
I cannot completely answer that question, but let us say there has been a few adventurers that has come into Barovia and gotten killed by the devil and left behind stuff.
Oh?
Oh,
Really?
Looks like we're getting some informations. Well, that's nice. Wanna elaborate on that devil, perchance?
No, I don't want to.
Or elaborate
but-
on that group of adventures?
Yep. Can you?
No, I don't know what specific one, but you know, sometimes their belongings are taken, and these have to somehow be taken by people of Valaki, and I found them.
Is that something that could happen to us as well? Finding the devil.
I mean, the way you guys are acting and not jumping on the teleportation thing, then I say chances are pretty high.
Like I said, we still have things that we need to do in this land.
But that's fine. But I'm going.
And sure, you can go on your own, but I'm pretty sure you won't find anyone who knows about how the protectorate works, like we three do. And I point at myself, Leo, and Sarah. We can help you. We can both benefit from it.
Can you not give me
But,
some kind
we-
of letter then of conduct? Something to vouch.
I could do that.
Alright, then what do you
Yeah,
want in
Leo.
return? I
Fair.
mean, all of the stuff that I own is yours.
Well, let's.
After I
I'd
take the
really
stuff
like
I need to take, at least.
But one question. May I have a look at the books you got?
No, I can't do that.
Why?
I feel like you say we can do all these things, and you would say all these things, and then you end up being like, no.
You,
I-
you,
Also, you,
you are
also
ask-
you.
you are asking something of us, but you don't collaborate. Do you really expect
Listen, you don't
us to
understand.
collaborate with you?
I'm doing it for my sake and for your sake. If you're staying here,
Well,
Come on, you gotta
If
give
you-
us something, alright? What's up with this devil? What's up with the Vavachta family? What's up with Stella?
but
What's all
you
this stuff?
do know what I mean when I speak about the devil, no?
Probably, yes.
You know who shall not be named?
You can
Yes.
say whatever you want here.
Yes, yes.
we are outsiders, Victor. We are not.
Alright, the freaking
Barovian.
countess. That's the freaking
Yeah.
countess. Have you better
Yeah,
know
we-
that
we-
by now,
we-
right?
But what
We-
did you
No
do?
complete
No.
stupid.
We know.
Yeah, what did you do here? That's what I'm asking.
Do here.
You said that apparently
No, the countess murders adventurers over the
Outside of
centuries,
okay. Outside of
and they leave behind artifacts, and these have to just gotten into the hands of the Walachians.
I see.
Interesting.
And there's some very dangerous books apparently because they have some like entity behind them or
I would be more
the
worried
magic
about
come
those who
from?
read them rather than. They're just books.
Yeah. Then why are you so? Just give us a reason. Why are you not wanting to show Styrax your book?
he's gonna get enraptured by the magic of it or
It's your funeral. Are you completely sure? Because I'm leaving. As soon as I get my hands on a pet, I'm leaving today.
Yeah. I mean, you can leave whenever you want,
Mm-hmm.
but make sure that we are not. Since you are, well, son of Vargas and you disappeared, your dad might just blame us on your disappearance.
But that's not my problem. It's yours.
Well, then I guess this magic circle is your problem, not us, right? That's what, right, Styrax?
Yeah.
That's
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
You can see Starbucks getting her foot closer to the circle.
Okay. What
Maybe we can
exact
destroy it
question
again.
do you want me to answer to earn this letter?
Like I said, first of all, we need a way to make sure that we are not gonna get involved in your leaving.
Okay, then I
Barovia,
can write a
second of all.
letter to my parents saying to run away from home.
Second of all, we need to know more information on the Vector.
I have
And-
no fucking clue about what the Bactras are doing.
and
Doesn't
Stella.
concern me.
Nothing.
Stella grew mad.
Because you were being an asshole to her, I assume? Not putting her in any sort of spells?
If that is the case, then she's just weak and fragile and she deserves going mad to begin with.
Right. Do you know recently the disappearance of a daughter of the Vistani?
Mm-hmm.
What? Why would I care about that?
I mean, you might got eyes and ears around the town.
No, I don't spend my time in town. I spend my time here with my books.
Well, we really want to help you, Victor, but you are not giving us much.
Then say another question that I can actually answer.
I guess we'll go through it. I don't think you necessarily know anything, but maybe you do. With the kids and the wounds, there's something that happened. Someone, like some kid, died apparently, and
There's a
then suddenly
bunch of
just
fucked up shit that is happening inside of Barovia. People are going missing, being murdered, being tortured every fucking day. What do you think I'm so eager to leave? It's not worth learning the details of it because it's just gonna continue.
right. I guess the books are the only thing really that's not still interesting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Aside from your magic books, is there any other books that you can show Styrax?
That I cannot really show? No, it's the magic book.
Then I insist. I want
Well, I
a look at it.
cannot show it because it's not in my possession. I only get borrowed it.
From who?
Ranny?
By the other.
Ooh,
The other.
Oh no.
I see.
Who's the other?
That's a guy that I don't know the gender, but thing that's in the making people change.
I know like the other's job, but like I'm asking who specifically the other is.
Please don't ask me that. He kind of falls a little bit backwards, leans heavily on the desk. He has his head in his hand massaging his temples, and he is having a cold sweat.
Okay.
Seems like he paid you a visit too.
You don't understand what the other does to people. I cannot physically say even it.
Even in here?
It's not about where I am.
So you are saying that the other has eyes and ears everywhere?
No.
He has done something to him to prevent him from doing stuff. He seems to be like a magical guy or girl.
Well, then yes. Thank you for being honest with us about why you cannot give us the book.
He seems to be capable in animating dead in transmutation in some sort. Is that the magic books you got?
What's that? I'll point at the 3 children's statues.
He looks rather unwilling to answer at first and kind of looks down at his feet, cleaning away some cold sweat that is on his forehead. And he says, my audience?
Your audience?
I like to talk to myself sometimes, you know?
So they're just not normal statue.
I've read a letter saying I'm running away from home. I've answered your questions. Now will you give me a letter of safe contact?
Daphne would just like casually walk closer to the statue, see how he reacts.
He looks a little bit ashamed.
No, there's nothing to be... I do not judge people by their,
Can we stop fucking around? Stop playing with me.
There's only one thing. You might, if Leo gives you a letter, you might get in trouble with the noble houses.
Why?
Yeah, maybe you'll be better with that.
I'd
Styrex.
rather have trouble with the noble houses than being here, to be honest. Just give me something. I just don't want to die.
Alright, so I'll let you choose. You can get a letter from Leo. He's from one of the noble house. From Styrax, she's a mage. She can put you in words with the army, or I can give you some words with the screwball.
Mage, is this some kind of university? Some place of learning?
Probably Styrex.
Scroll.
If they trust, yes. But only, not even Alara might gain the trust.
Well, the trust part I
Well,
can do myself. But I just don't want to be killed on the spot.
Alright, so let's just give you a crash course of how the protectorate works. And Daphne would just start, like stating that the protectorate values like talent over who people are. They are very, what's the word? Military.
Aristocratic? Yeah.
As the credit.
Yeah. And they are like a militant heavy like nation.
Okay. Giving him like a crash course into that. Cool. Alright.
Yeah.
Victor writes his letter.
Starbucks will also tell them about how the University of Magic works. That even though they research, they go to war.
He's a little bit worried
yeah.
about that, but kind of like shoulders it.
And they probably like, since he like one of the few people who return from the mist that are not Vestani, they're probably gonna question
shit out of him. And also, like this whole other thing. I mean, you still have to probably carry that burden, right? If he or she did this to you, that forces you to, be troubled.
So?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you might get forced into saying things that you are not getting forced by us right now.
Well, I'd rather be
I don't know what's
forced
gonna
to
happen
say
to
those
you.
things when I'm far, far away from this place.
You think it's gonna save you?
From the
I
other,
don't know his
yes.
powers. Okay.
In that note, can you write us, if you cannot say, then write us information about the other, since you're gonna be, well,
Doesn't work that way.
far. Okay, then tell me how it works. Just answer yes or no. Does they have a means to control over you?
Please don't make me do this. You don't understand.
Right, but if you're far away and you're safe, you can still send a letter to Barovia.
And yes, we
Maybe they
don't
even
understand.
send people to Barovia, considering all the things going on.
And yes, we don't understand. That's why we need you to give us answers. We not trying to force you. We are trying to figure out what can you answer about this mysterious figures.
I can't talk about it.
Just in general.
Doesn't matter, like, what his powers are, what he deals with, who he is, where he is. All these things are not allowed. Or how he even come here. Like how is he even in the service of your father or something like that. Maybe something that's more your father focused. Getting him in here.
kind of continues to like walking backwards, looking very dizzy, like slightly looking paler than normal, and get a little bit of a green shade on his face. And he says, "You know what? All of this is over. I don't need your help. Just go."
I think Styrex already has the letter written, so I think we can keep that here.
Yeah.
I guess, yes. And Styrax will leave the letter on the desk.
Good luck, I guess. Let's hope that point you're teleporting to is still a thing.
Hope that calibration point is actually the capital. Or else... you would rather stay in Barovia.
I'm willing to take the risk.
And
Now please leave.
before we leave, is there anything of your belongings that you do not need that might be of help for us? Any sort of books that we might want? And I'll look to Styrax and I'll
When I'm
point
gone,
it there.
if you're able to get in here, then take whatever the fuck you want. If you can stomach Vargas's ire.
Alright.
Now leave. Leave me alone.
Before Daphne leave, she will just put like I do have like an insignia of the scrollbow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just like hopefully this help, and I'll just put it down.
Okay.
Man, this
He
the
shakes.
other thing really scared this dude off, huh?
It just has
Yeah.
to do with being scared.
Mm.
I don't think it has to do with scared at all.
Yeah. And especially since they are the person who lent Victor the book.
The other is very versed in arcane.
Might
Makes
be.
sense considering how he changes people. No, he certainly
Mind control?
is. Something along those lines. I don't know what magic can do. Maybe just take away their will, some sort.
Oh, where do you go?
I...
Like despair.
Styrax will look back at the door. Perhaps if I do the same thing as I did with the ring, maybe I can see what it is.
And the people, you mean, that are affected. I mean, we know that Bethel was in prison and has changed.
Yeah, and something about being scared.
I don't know, it seems like a little bit more than being scared. It seemed like he was getting sick.
Yeah, to the point of even rejecting our aid in value of talking about the other.
Oh yeah, I mean, that makes sense. By the way, you know, if you want to see horrifying cats, you know, it's to the left, technically. Or you probably don't want to.
I'll pass. I can't stand necromancy.
Yeah, don't want to see any cat body parts. For a moment.
Well, I guess let's go then.
Okay.
Yeah.
You slowly make it out of the house, not accosted on your way. You step out onto the lawn of the house, into that small courtyard.
It's
Eh,
like as I leave the attic, maybe I'll just quick perception check, trying to if I hear anything.
Sure. Do a perception intelligence.
Maybe. Perception intelligence. Yep.
No.
Second one. Let's go.
No, nice.
Nice, 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 nice.
Alright. You step out on the streets of Valaki around.
I'll make one as well before we leave.
Okay.
You pause.
Yeah, okay. Fine.
Oh, that composure. Sorry. My plus is, let's see,
Reroll with
intelligence.
intelligence.
Reroll.
Reroll. Okay. And vitamin G.
11, 20. Yeah.
You cannot hear anything that is of value to you. And you step out to the streets of Valaki, still with this noon that is completely without any breeze or gust, where the shadows and the mists play thickly in every corner. And you turn to each other, thinking about what to do next. And with that, we're going to end tonight's episode of Curse of Undead. Torment! Woo!
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh my god.